Yeah, it's not been ideal for Thomas Frank. I think when you look at the players that they brought in the summer, they needed to bolster that squad, and the difference between their Europa League, I wouldn't even say they played that well in the Europa League last season, but they got there. They did it. I think they got themselves over the line. And with their league form 17th, I mean, you get any worse, you're going down. It was diabolical. And I think the changes that needed to happen in the summer for Spurs were drastic, and they made some of them. They got rid of Ange, they brought in Thomas Frank. And I feel like sometimes luck is just not on your side in football, and for Spurs it really hasn't been. They've had some really good performances, like against City earlier on in the season, but then games, like Jack said, games where you think this is a side where we want to try and compete for top four, and they haven't been picking up those results. Almost an Arsenal of, say, 2 or 3 seasons ago when they were dropping points against Fulham or Brighton. And I feel like for this Spurs side, those injuries really haven't helped. And even with the players that they have, I still feel like it's an incomplete squad. I don't think... Yes, they've got some great forward players. Kulusevski, I think Richarlison on his day can be really good. But I don't see a player in that squad that I can go, yeah, he's going to get me 30 goals this season. And you need even 20. Solanke, I think I'd be hard-pushed to say he could get double figures. And I think that is probably the big thing with Spurs. The defence is very good when they're fit. You know, Van der Ven, Kuti, you mentioned Jed Spence on his day.
Pedro Porro.
I think the key for Spurs is trying to find the best version of Xavi Simons. I think he's come over. He's maybe been, is it fair to say, the marquee signing of the summer in terms of the name and the price tag. And I think his performances, yes, I know it will take time. We're criticising Florian Wirtz every week for not living up to the expectations. There's a difference. Obviously, the price tag is almost double. I think it is double. But for Xavi Simons, if he can perform well, I think Spurs have got a really good player there. But so far, we haven't seen a consistent level from him.